Oh, this is Audra Hicks, your Tennessee real estate professional. I wanted to go over some things that add value to your home when you're ready to sell it. So please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned because I put the real in real estate. So there's going to be things that you do to your home that add value, and there's going to be things that you do to your home to get it prepared to sell that help sell it and get it sold and let it stand out above others. Not necessarily that you get true value out of it, but you kind of do because you get your home sold. And if it's done, things that add value are getting all your flooring replaced to a good flooring, whether it's your luxury vinyl plank flooring these days that a lot of people really love. It's in all homes from your $100,000 homes these days to your millions. So there's all different types and styles and thicknesses of the LVP flooring, and that is like the going thing. There are some people that still love carpet, but most of my buyers do not like carpet at all. Some love the warm and fuzzy feeling when they wake up in the morning, at least in the bedrooms. But if you've got carpet that has not been taken care of, or it's worn out, it's overly cleaned, it smells, you know, um, has stains everywhere, spots everywhere, you need to rip that up and get new flooring put in. Now, try to go with a professional to do that because it can be a detriment to you if people come in and see that the flooring has been installed improperly. People know if you did it yourself. I promise you, people know. So it pays to have somebody at least help you that knows what they're doing. Don't just go to YouTube and think that you know how to install just by watching a video. We love YouTube, yes we do, but you got to have the know-how to do it. Like, if have you done stuff like that before? Have you done woodwork? Do you know what racking wood is and installing it so that it doesn't look like all the planks are just in one line, like we see that. So don't do that. So the to help with the value of the home, if you have updated your flooring, that is a plus. Another thing is if you have done any kind of updating to your bathrooms, and of course your kitchen, if you have updated the countertops, if you have replaced any cabinetry, or if you have the old oak cabinetry that is outdated, if you can get that all painted, that would be exceptionally well when we go to put it on the market. So, of course, have your um, agent that you are going to hire to sell your home come in ahead of time before we list the home. I like to go in, have a listing consultation, and I go through the whole entire home inside and out and give a list of things to do or not to do and go and discuss all that with my sellers. There's things sellers think they need to do that if they just spent their money wisely on other things, it would produce maybe more money for them or a faster sale on the home. If you listen to your agent, I think number one, you should listen to your agent. As long as you know that they have been referred or you've used them before and they know what they're talking about, um, get their guidance on what you should do. I think if you paint the house, that helps add value or really more of getting it sold quicker. Maybe not value. And honestly, if you wait and do all this before you sell, when you're selling, you may not get all the value that you put into the home. I mean, dollar for dollar back out. Some things you do, some things you get more money for versus some that you do because you have to get it sold. That will help it sell if you do it. Like if you just replaced your roof within, you know, a week or a month or a year, even, you may not get all your value back out of, or even what you gave for that roof. They're expensive to do. I know we just done one. We just had to have ours replaced. Um, and HVAC and all of that. So if you can do it ahead of time, and you get to use the house, that's always great. But I have all these sellers that wait and do it when they're going to sell, and they're like, "Oh, great, I may not make that money out of it." No, you probably won't. But it is going to the value there is going to be, you won't have people asking you to replace it, or asking for an exorbitant amount that you could have replaced it a lot more cost effective than what they're asking for. You just never know. If you can do any updates to your bathrooms, your kitchen, anything like that, like paint the cabinets if they're outdated, have a lot of worn wood on it and things like that, that's always a good thing to do. And getting the house painted. If you have bold colors in your home, if you have a smaller home and it is painted with dark colors, you need to get rid of that. You need to have someone help you paint, or hire a professional to paint. I like using professionals because when people come in, we know if it's done by a professional. If you do flooring yourself and you have never done that before and you don't have the know how to do that, it's always better to have a professional do that or have someone help you that knows how to do that. Um, so, um, kitchens, bathrooms, and flooring and painting. That's like some of the top things to do. Now, on the outside, what you need to do is spruce up the whole outside. Painting might need to be done. Um, you, appraisers, when they do come to appraise your home and it doesn't look like it's been maintained, you get counted off for that too. So, they look at how well it's been maintained, and you need to touch up the paint, get that done, pressure wash probably. um, if your roof is in bad shape, you may have to end up replacing your roof. Unfortunately, some people have to do that before they ever sell, or, it may not sell. A lot of insurance companies nowadays are not wanting to write policies if the roof is in bad shape. If it is 12 years or more, they either do such a high deductible, they don't cover that, or they won't write a policy for the whole home if it's not within 12 to 14 years. You just never know. Every insurance is different. We just went through that this year with ours. It was 18 years old, but it was still in great shape. We always get it soft washed when it needs it. Doesn't need it all the time, but when it does. And we've always maintained and had our roofer look at it. But since we added our patio cover and stuff to the home and it was in the roof line, it would look funny if we had brand new roof, and we're OCD about that. So we went ahead and had to have the whole entire roof replaced. Great. The warranty will be transferable to the next owner. That's a positive. If you are going to do a roof, see about getting one that has a transferable warranty to the next owner at least. That's always a good selling point. Now, there are selling points, selling features, and there's going to be things that do add true value whenever you sell your home. Like I said, though, if you have to do it when you're selling, you may not get dollar for dollar back out of it, depending on what, golly, I'm losing my voice, depending on what you had to pay for it. So, and that makes some people think they want to do everything themselves, but that can, like I said, be a detriment to you if you do it yourself and you do not know how to do it properly, because people spot that. We all know when it's been done professionally and when it has been done by a do-it-yourselfer. So is not that doesn't know what they're doing. So, if your HVAC is very old, you're going to have to probably look at doing something about the HVAC. Buyers are going to come in and have home inspections, and the home inspector, if it's over like 8 or 10 years old, some of them make note that, hey, it's at the end of its life. That is not necessarily true. So, you need to have your HVAC person come out, take a look at it, write you a letter, or whatever you may need to do. Um, or you may end up having to give concessions or replacing it or whatever it may be. Um, but As long as your home has been well maintained and things, you keep up with it as you go, that is so much better than having to do it last minute to sell it, because the money put out to sell it, you feel bad about doing it because you didn't get to live on it. You didn't get to, live for very long with it all being done. So it makes you feel like that. I know how it feels. Clients have to, um, clients think that sometimes when they're going to sell their home. So, um, but if you haven't done it, you're going to need to do it. It's going to help the sale of your home go quicker. It's going to be um, much better for the buyers if all the bigger stuff's done and they don't have to worry about doing that. So some of the other updates that you might not do in your kitchens and bathrooms and things like that, if you have taken and had to replace some of the larger items that they don't have to do, then they feel better about that usually. So, hopefully, this has helped you today. If it has, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and share with your family and friends. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye, y'all.